Let me switch to the main screen. Today I'm going to try TryHackMe day 2. I have completed. I'm just going to show you day 3 because it's related. I am really late doing this challenge. In this challenge OSINT, we should actually find out information, open source intelligence on this top. So if we just check this website, this is under maintenance, and if we do OSINT by opening GitHub, then we might find the source code of this website. This one I have actually already found it. Let me show you how I did. So here the main learning objective we should see that it is you will be able to learn about OSINT, gather and analyze publicly available data for intelligence purpose, which includes information collection from internet, mass media, etc., etc. You can use these Google Docs to make your search refined and specifically search for whatever you're looking for. So let me search if I can find any information in GitHub. Then I will open this, and it says this repository is empty. Let me check the next one, and it says this is a joke. Okay, so if I click on this, it says thank you, but the princess is in another castle. So it's Muhammad THM TryHackMe Santa gift shop. So this is the first URL that I found actually. So if you find other, so it was a kind of a game actually. They made it interesting. So if I see, this is a source code of the WordPress website, which is under maintenance. This is gift shop. Click here to investigate and help Santa restore the website, and it is redirecting actually. So what I'm interested in this file config.php, where we will get our first flag actually. So you can see it works, and if we have to solve the questions, you can read about this OSINT and how you can get information from open sources. So this is our first flag actually. Sorry, second flag that I have already copied it and pasted in here, this one. And also it's asking what is the name of the register for which Santa gift shop. So for that we can do search this in, for this answer we can search in who.is. Here we can paste the website name, and here you can see registrar information namecheap.inc, which is the first answer. So here you can find other details like name servers, their IP address, and registrar data. For privacy purpose, many of them actually many web application owners they hide this information for n number of reasons. So now we got our first flag. And what is the name of the file containing password? So it's simple. The file that where we are actually right now, that is config, this one, config.php. So this is the second answer. And what is the name of the QA server associated with the website? So that information also we can find in the config file. If you see, this is QA, and database host name, you can see this one is QA santagift.shop. So this is the next answer. And what is the DB password that may be that is being reused between the QA and prod environment. Here also we'll find, that answer here. Prod and database answer is Santa at the rate of this one. This is the correct answer. But then we should proceed to the next room. Actually, I wanted to show you day 4 scanning through the network, and the remaining I haven't done, so I'll just do it because it's very interesting, guys. So let me go ahead and show you the network scanning, how you can learn and then solve these questions easily. So scanning, you will be presented with the learning objective. What is scanning, scanning types, scanning techniques, scanning tools. You can learn all that. So I have my IP address. I have started this machine and I got this IP address that I am actually accessing using OpenVPN. You can see I have already connected using OpenVPN. So if you registered in TryHackMe, you will get this OpenVPN setting which you need to download, and using OpenVPN you can connect to their through VPN service. So now I have already actually scanned using steal scan, and also I have done version detection. You can also do aggressive scan, -A also. So my target IP address was actually this is a typo I have done. I have pasted the IP address 2 times, but anyway I got the result. So I can see that port 22 SSH is open, then port 80 HTTP is also open, and we have 139 and 445 2 ports, SMB related ports. They are open. You can see NetBIOS, Samba, SMBD. This is the version actually, and then yeah, we have 1 2 3 4 5 ports, 4 ports open. So let me go and check the questions and answer. I have actually already solved the answer. I'm just recording this video to give you a demonstration. So here you can learn about what is scanning, scanning types, passive scanning, active scanning, scanning network, port scanning, vulnerabilities, how you can find vulnerabilities using NSE, NMAP scripting engine. But generally we scan for vulnerabilities using Nessus if you're scanning for network or machine vulnerabilities, and if you're looking for web application vulnerabilities, we can use Acunetics. Both of them are commercial versions, like need to pay. And then I actually you can learn about different switches, and if you want to check for any configuration errors and looking for subdomains and outdated versions of this server, because we know this is running an Apache server, you can see here, not here but in my scan report you can see this one, SSH, and you can see Apache. There is a web server running here which is actually used to host this web application, or maybe I'm not sure this is the IP of this machine website. Anyway, I'm talking about this machine, and after scanning I found that there is a web server, and then I can do port scanning. I can also do Nikto host to discover for any misconfiguration in the web server, but I will skip this part and directly go to the questions actually. So what is the name of the HTTP server running on the remote host? So the answer is Apache. So this is the web server. Through NMAP steal scan and version detection, that is -V, I found this. Then again, what is the name of the service running on port 22 on the QA server? So this is port 22 SSH. Then what is the flag that you can find after accessing the Samba service? For that, I use SMB map and SMB client. So first, I also, yeah, you can do what web also to find the web server here, Apache 2.4.29. Now I can do SMB map -h. So this is I will use SMB map now actually, and use -h option to point the IP address, and then if I know the username and password I can find. But I don't know username password, but during open source intelligence I found the database username is Ubuntu and the password also QA. No, not this one, but yeah, database prod is Ubuntu, and this is the password that I can try, but I'm not sure. So let's see. Now what I will do is U and P for username and password. So I'll do SMB map and then H. I'll just do -L to list this one. List all drives on the specified host. I'll try to do that because I don't know username and password, and simply do SMB map, and this is not working because I have to give my bad typo. So this is actually host, and then I'll do -L. No, now it is still not working. Let me give the username and password. Username Ubuntu, and password is Santa, like from this we found. Now trying to connect. And as you can see, I was able to find all the shared folders here. Admin, SMB, share, we have okay. Why L option was not working? Let me check without password. So here you can see Samba share, we have read write permission if you are logged in, and print read only, IP no access, admin read and write if you're a logged in user. Host, username, password here, domain. Okay, anyway, let's not waste time. And now, as I know that this is the username and password, I can log in and actually so now I'll use SMB client to log into the folder and find I'll try to connect actually using that. So now I'll use SMB client and then -H for help. So list host. So let me do SMB client and then -L, enter. So this way also I can find using SMB client. These are the shares, but I don't have the I'm not able to find the permissions. So but SMB map, I was able to find the permissions, but mainly we need to log in now. So SMB client, again help, and I will use this option actually. So we have work group here, work group, and we have to connect work group, and then we'll check what is inside admins and SMB share, etc. So SMB shares, and then I'll use the IP address option minus I, specify the IP address, and then I will use two more options, minus U, and I will use this option, minus capital U. This one, where I need to actually specify username and password. I'll use minus capital U, and I know the username from here, username, and this is the password. Give a percentage here, and then 2022. I'll just try to connect, and username, password says not able to connect. Let me check admins. I was able to connect to admins actually. So now I can do help to get the list of possible commands, and I can use any of these commands. So let me check if I can use ls. Yeah, ls is there to list the files and folders, files and directories in this. You can also do cd, change directory, and many other commands. You can also pwd. Let me check. So the current directory is workgroup admins. I can do ls. So here I found flags user list. What is the flag you can find after successfully accessing the Samba service? Okay, so let me try. Sorry, not this one, my bad. Yes, here I need to do cat and then flag.txt and command not found cat. So actually cat command to read files not allowed. I mean, it's not there. You can do pwd but not cat. So in that case I need to get the file. That means I will download this and then later on, or I can open, maybe open. Let me check if I can do open. Okay, so write for open file for read write. Okay, cannot execute read write. Okay, so I will just get the file if possible and then check the flag. Just get and flag. So now it is I mean the flag.txt, it should be in my terminal. Let's go to my desktop. It should be in the root. Sorry, got so many files here. Here I do cat, sorry, ls grep, and then let me grep for this flag.txt if it is available. Flag.txt. So yeah, it is there. Let me do flag.txt, and then we got the flag. Actually, it is THM Santa SMP server. So as you can see, this is the flag. So I actually solved this earlier. So just trying to demonstrate, or again, I mean how I solved, trying to demonstrate how I solved this. It's easy, but it's interesting. Again, what is the password for the username Santa HR? So for that, what we need to do is again do ls. We need to check the user list.txt. For that, we will again get user list.txt and then press enter, and we'll just grep for user list.txt, and here we have the file. I will do cat. So we have all the passwords. These are the usernames and these are the passwords. Okay, so Santa, what is the username for Santa HR? So this is what Santa HR. So the password is Santa25. So this is how I solved this. And if you want to learn more scanning techniques, we can go ahead and check TryHackMe's NMAP lab and NMAP room. So I will just complete this, and this is done.